Batting second, number 6, playing center field, Jack Racy. Batting third, number 5, first baseman, Hayden Rakovich. Batting fourth, number 1, catching, Cody Johnson. Batting fifth, number 15, third baseman, Nick Vetterkind. Batting sixth, second baseman, number 12, Chris Prusinski. Batting seventh, playing right field, number 25, James Perstein. Batting eighth and pitching, number 23, Zach Prusinski. Batting ninth, left fielder, number 21, Antoine Livingston. For the Columbus Dons, leading off, number 13, catcher, Blake Jacoby. Batting second, number 5, shortstop, Emmett Konechny. Batting third, the DH, number 25, Cy Becker. Batting fourth, first baseman, number 15, Grant Olson. Batting fifth, number 6, second baseman, Matt Konechny. Batting sixth, number 10, playing third base, Devlin Timler. Batting seventh, left fielder, number 7, Drew Lang. Batting eighth, playing center field, number 12, Isaac Morris. Batting ninth, right fielder, number 14, Brandon Lang. And pitching tonight, number 3, Nathan Nemitz. Please stand for the national anthem sung tonight by Mr. Joe Anderson. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. As a member of the Eastern Clover Belt Conference in the WIAA, Greenwood High School, Columbus High School, and all involved uphold the highest standards of sportsmanship. Please make positive behavior towards all coaches, players, umpires, and fans be your focus tonight. Enjoy the game.
Well, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Zaleski Sports broadcast of high school baseball. I just got done doing high school softball down at the fairgrounds and covering this game here. It was a nail-biter in the softball game as Nailsville pulled out the 3-2 victory. The Nailsville girls softball team pulled it out 3-2. In the bottom of the 7th, they scored 2 runs, but there was an out. There was an out I'll get my tongue untied here. There was an out at the plate. Had to get help from the base umpire to make the call. So it was pretty interesting. Hey, Mutual of Wausau Insurance is protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. Nathan Nemitz on the mound tonight. First time I've seen Nathan on the hill for the Dons. Special thanks to Jason Zaleski for helping getting everything all set up for me here. I appreciate that. River Glen will be starting things off here for the Greenwood Indians, who are searching for their first win of the season. Nathan Nemitz on the hill tonight in this late start. Thanks for tuning in. Hey, the Viaduct Bar and Grill of Marshfield serves juicy half-pound burgers daily. The Viaduct Bar and Grill is also home to cold drinks and fish fry Fridays. The Viaduct Bar and Grill on Marshfield's fabulous northwest side. And popped up out of play. Brandon Jacoby behind the plate. Beautiful day for baseball or softball. Came over this afternoon, 83 beautiful degrees, and Glenn fouls that one off. He's behind in the count 0-2. Jack Race on deck for Greenwood. Count is 0-2 to River Glen. The pitch. Fly ball to center. Catch is made for out number 1. I feel like I'm doing a game in Chicago. Worked on the south side at White Sox Park, and now I'm up on the north side at Wrigley. So Jack Race, center fielder at bat. Hayden Rekovic due up next. The pitch, foul back. 1-2 the count. Pardon me, to Jack Race. Been a long year for Greenwood. Still winless on the season. Dons with the big win last night over Neilsville. Getting down to the nitty-gritty. Full count to Jack Race. And strikeout. Got the tag. All righty, friends. That's a ServPro Jamie Wenzel strikeout. Call Jamie Wenzel at ServPro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. ServPro like it never happened. 2 away here in the top of the first. This is Hayden Rekovic. Sam Zier behind the plate tonight. Swing and a miss. Fly ball, right at the third baseman for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down. Go the Indians. We've got a half inning in. You're watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted Best Pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli bacon cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 715-384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports broadcast of high school baseball. Joe Anderson here bringing you this Eastern Clover Belt Conference game from beautiful Jack Hackman Field here in downtown Marshfield. The defense for Greenwood. Hayden Rakovic at first, Chris Prusinski at second, Nick Vetterkind at third, River Glenn mans the shortstop. Anton Livingston in the left, Jack Race in center, James Durstein in right, Cody Johnson behind the plate. And on the hill for Coach Lintner is Zach Prusinski. A young team are the Greenwood Indians. Leading things off will be Blake Jacoby, Emmett Konieczny, and Cy Becker. Blake behind the plate tonight. Had a great game last night. Got the win in that big slugfest in a sense for Columbus as they defeated Neillsville to even up that series. Cy Becker is the DH tonight. Been swinging a pretty hot bat lately. Grant Olson. We'll get things started here in the first for Columbus.
Leading off, number 13, Blake Jacoby.
So Blake Jacoby will lead things off. Two 2-0 to Blake Jacoby. The pitch. Strike call. You always know when Sam calls a strike, it's pretty obvious. Which is kind of nice if you're a broadcaster or a fan. You're not guessing if it's a ball or a strike. Fly ball in the infield. Who's got it? And it's an error. As Nick Vetterkind and Cody Johnson both went for the ball. And dropped in between them. Again, a very young, very, very young team for Greenwood this year. Lots of freshmen. Blake Jacoby at first. This is Emmett Konechny. He slaps a base hit down the third baseline. Jacoby rounds second and will stay there as Anton Livingston gets the ball into the infield. So back-to-back hits here for
the DH, number 25, Cy Becker.
So Cy Becker, the DH, comes in. And we're going to have both runners advance. Yeah, I'm kind of doing both ends of the city of Marshfield today. I was at the fairgrounds doing that exciting softball game and come here. Becker hits it to the shortstop. Glenn gloves it, guns it over to Rakovic. It pulls him off the rubber, off the base. And the first run comes in for the Dons as Blake Jacoby cruises in. Makes it 1-0. Emmett Konechny at third and Cy Becker at first. First baseman Grant Olson now steps into the box. Ball in the dirt. Kind of getting my bearings here. There we go. (2-0). And Becker will advance to second. Catcher's indifference or defensive indifference. You know, Jason talked about that. Indifference. Pitch. Strike called. Hey, Spectrum Benefit Solutions with offices located throughout central Wisconsin is your group benefits provider for health, dental, accident, and life insurance. Spectrum Benefit Solutions works with hundreds of clients of all sizes to help you attract and retain the best employees. Find Spectrum Benefit Solutions on Facebook to get started. Grant Olson pops that one out of play. A Country Farm Credit Services is a farmer-owned co-op offering a wide array of custom financing and financial services. From loans and leases to crop insurance and tax and records, they have you covered. Contact Ag Country in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford. And that'll hit Olson. Which will load the bases.
Second baseman, Matt Konechny.
Matt Konechny at second tonight. First time I can recall him playing second base. He's usually behind the dish. Bases loaded with nobody out. 1-0 the count. Mac Konechny. Devin Timler on deck. Emmett Konechny at third, Cy Becker at second, and Grant Olson at first. The pitch. Fly ball left field. Livingston gives chase. It's going to be fair. One's in. Two are in. So a 2 RBI single for Mac Konechny. And still nobody out.
Third baseman, Devlin Timler.
Three runs in here with nobody out here in the bottom of the first. A pitch high for ball one to Devlin Timler. 2 RBI single for Matt Konechny. Zach Brzezinski, a freshman for Greenwood. His twin brother Chris at second. When the Brzezinski family lived in Loyal, taught many of those kids. This is the last of the bunch. the Twin Boys. 2-0 the count. Strike one. The pitch from Przinski. Low. Had a chance to sing the national anthem not once but twice today. Sang for the Columbus girls softball and sang for the Columbus boys baseball here tonight. It's kind of cool to get asked to do that. I appreciate that. 3-1 the count to Timler. And walked him. Bases loaded again. As Olsen now at third. Still nobody out. And Drew Lang. The batter. Seventh batter of the inning here. Hey, Fleet Farm says sign up for Fleet Rewards and get great deals sent straight to you. Plus, you'll earn points on every purchase made in-store or online. Sign up now at fleetfarm.com. Get everything you need in one stop. Get it all at Fleet Farm. And Blues Hair Studio on North Central Avenue is ready to help you get the summer's best cut and color. Schedule an appointment at Blues Hair Studio to look your summer best. The pitch. Chopper foul. 1-2 the count to Drew Lang. Playing left field tonight for Coach Krasselt. Ball in the dirt. Count even now at 2. 2-2. Foul down the third baseline. Dean Lindner, head coach of Greenwood. Replacing longtime coach Kent Hinker. Base hit, no, right at River Glen. He muffed it. And they're going to get a fielder's choice out at third. Olsen will score. Matt Konechny will be
center fielder Isaac Morris.
so one away and another run in. Isaac Moritz now batting for the Dons. Isaac, a senior. Nice to see him getting a little playing time, a little PT. And Przinski gets ahead of him on the count 0-2. Greenwood's last game was a close one against Gilman. They lost 8-6 at Gilman. They host Neillsville tomorrow night. And a strikeout for the second out of the inning.
Right fielder Brandon Lang.
Brandon Lang, the ninth hitter, batter of the inning, playing right field tonight. Columbus Dons, big win over Neillsville last night. They travel to Spencer tomorrow night. I'll be there for that game. And a successful steal of third by Devlin Timler. Runners at second and third with 2 out. Two on, 2 out. 2-0 the count. And a fly ball to right field. It's going to drop in for a base hit. That'll score Timler and Lang. So a 2 RBI single by Brandon Lang sends in Drew Lang and Devlin Timler. And the 10th batter of the inning comes in for Columbus as they lead now 6-0. Blake Jacoby, top of the order. Reached on an air, that pitch way outside. We look at the standings in the Eastern Clover Belt for baseball. Neilsville at 9-1, Spencer 5-2, along with Columbus Catholic. They're both 5-2. Loyal at 3-4, along with Owen Withy. Gilman 2-5, and Greenwood 0-9. And Lang will, that's Brandon Lang, he will scoot into second base. Get caught up on my scoreboard there, friends. Second game in about 3 hours. Had enough time to pack up, drive over, and eat half a sandwich and bring you this game tonight. Thanks for tuning in. Joe Anderson here bringing you play-by-play tonight. Shout out to Jason Zaleski for helping set things up for me. 3-0 the count to Blake Jacoby. He's taking all the way. Greenwood 0-10 on the season. Columbus 6-6, but 5-2 in conference. Big game tomorrow night up in Spencer. And a fly ball to right field. And here comes Brandon Lang, and he's going to scoot in with the run. So an RBI single for Blake Jacoby. And we've got a courtesy runner coming in for Columbus. Catch the number who was there, 20. And I don't have a 20 on my listing. Two outs. It's always hard to get that third out. Emmett Konechny, 1-for-1 with a run scored in his first at bat. We're still in the first inning. Zach Brzezinski, the pitch, inside. 1-0. He's given up 5 hits already. Make that 6. Jacoby will stop at third. And Emmett Konechny with the single to right. Puts runners at the corners. And Cy Becker will come to bat. Runners at the corners with 2 out. Ground ball, River Glen scoops it up, throws it to Rakovic at first, not in time. And Becker with an RBI single. Still in the first. Cy Becker, his first at bat was a single. Scored the 3rd run of the inning. Last time these two teams played, I covered it in Greenwood, and it's foul out of play. It was 38 degrees and the wind was blowing pretty briskly out of the northwest. This is a much different atmosphere when it was 83. It's probably got to be in the 70s about now. Check my phone in a minute. And a slices a base hit to right. That's going to score Emmett Konechny. And Emmett Konechny comes in to score. Cy Becker at second. Grant Olson with the RBI single. Dean Lindner out to talk to his young pitcher. Mac Konechny will be batting. Stone Innovations can give you a brand new kitchen within just 1 week. Countertops, backsplashes, flooring, cabinets, and everything else you find in your kitchen. Stone Innovations takes care of it all for you, from fabrication, design, and installation. For your next kitchen or bathroom, look to Stone Innovations in Plover. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Get a free quote from Kerry Vannert, State Farm, on auto, homeowners, renters, and more. Marshfield residents, find Kerry Vannert, State Farm, on Facebook to get started. I also want to say thanks to our game day sponsors, Hawkins Ash, Draxler Transport, Woodfield Inn and Suites, and Rems Funeral Home. Conference completed. Two out, two on. 9 have come in. Matt Konechny, the 14th batter of the inning. And he hits a pop-up, playable in foul territory. Rakovic can't get to it. Would have been a great play if he could have, but just out of reach. Very good weather here today. Can't beat it. Oh, and 1 the count. Brzezinski's pitch. Up high for ball. The Dons, the Rockets, and the Warriors all trying to be conference champs here. That off-speed pitch inside. A 3-team race. Shout out to Colby Abbey as they won the Merriwood North, I believe it was. Foul down the third baseline. Coach Kressel, he's got nerves of steel, and went about a foot in front of him. He never flinched. He never moved. You could see him in the third base coach's box. That ball ripped right by him. Not so much as a blink. He's a cool cucumber. Here's the pitch. Inside. Full count. Two on, 2 out. 9 have come in. Runners will go on the pitch. And rung him up. So Konechny goes down on strikes to end the inning. 9 runs come in for the Dons here in the bottom of the first. We head to the top of the second. You are watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports.
I had an employee once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business, and I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
We said we're growing, and we are. Come join the Crystal Finishing family. We're looking for experienced industrial maintenance mechanics, CNC fabricators, all driver positions for our freight team, as well as skilled and general production. We know the importance of a work and life balance. Our shift options and flexible schedules set us apart. Our pay ranges from $17 to $43 per hour depending on your skill level. We're proud to be a family-owned company that is committed to our community, team members, and the growth of our business. Call or jump on our website to learn more.
Well, welcome back to beautiful Jack Heckman Field in downtown Marshfield as the Dons lead 9-0 after one. Leading things off for the Indians here in the second will be Cody Johnson, and then Nick Vetterkind, and then Chris Prusinski. Nate Nimitz on the hill tonight for Columbus. Nate usually plays second base. Pretty good at it, too. And Cody Johnson takes ball one. And no sense in kind of sugarcoating it. You've got a team that's in the top three in the conference playing a team that's still looking for their first win, so you can do a little experimentation if you're Coach Krasselt and kind of juggle your lineup a little bit. Give some other kids different opportunities to play. Isaac Moritz is in center field tonight. Nate Nimitz pitching. Tell you, once you get into the tournament, it's nice to have that luxury of extra pitching available. You can't beat it. And Johnson draws a walk. So the Indians get their first base runner of the game here in the top of the second. Nick Vetterkind, the batter. Takes strike one. Vetterkind playing at third today. Falls behind in the count 0-2. Talk to Coach Lintner. Dean said he's got 5 freshmen that are in the lineup. Which makes it kind of tough. Johnson will go and get in there. Stolen base for Cody Johnson. As Vetterkind strikes out.
Second baseman, Chris Prusinski.
Friends, that was a ServPro Jamie Wenzel strikeout. Call Jamie Wenzel at ServPro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. ServPro, like it never happened. Get caught up on the scoreboard here for you, friends. 1 away. And this is Chris Prusinski, the second baseman, Zach's twin brother. Fly ball, left field. Drew Lang makes the catch for out number 2. Johnson still at second with 2 away. And that'll bring up James Durstein.
Number 25, James Durstein.
James playing right field tonight for Greenwood. Nate Nimitz on the hill tonight for Coach Kressel with a 9-0 cushion here in the top of the second. That pitch outside. Girls tournament brackets came out today. Columbus Dons girls got a 2 seed and will host Alma Center Lincoln in the fairgrounds on Tuesday, May 23rd. Gerstein with a swing and a miss for strike one. Zaleski Sports will be there for that game. Hopefully I will be assigned that. Girls lost a heartbreaker tonight to Neilsville on a close play at home. 3-2. Shout out to the Neilsville Warriors. They played outstanding defense and picked up the win. And both Columbus and Neilsville with the split on the season series. Pitch from Nimitz. High and away for ball 3. 3-1 now to Durstein. Cody Johnson at second with 2 outs. Lights are on at Hackman. Let's hope the bugs stay away. And Durstein took the strike. Full count. Johnson probably on the move on the pitch. And foul back. Nimitz with 2 strikeouts so far in this game. And a base hit to right. Here comes Cody Johnson on the move. Play at the plate. And Johnson is in. So an RBI single for James Durstein. Drives in the first run for Greenwood. As Johnson was going on the pitch with 2 outs. So Zach Brzezinski will step in the bat, the number 8 hitter in the lineup. Find your next career path with just a phone call to Express Employment Professionals with the locations in Wausau, Stevens Point, and Marshfield. No matter where you are in central Wisconsin, save yourself some time and find your next employer at expresspros.com. Big swing and a miss. Durstein leading off at first. The pitch is another big rip and a miss. Zach is trying to slap that ball over the fence. He's got to keep his head in there and not just swing without control. And that pitch low and away. Good knockdown by Blake Jacoby behind the plate. Tell you, the catchers for Columbus and Jacoby and Mac Konechny do a pretty doggone good job. The pitch popped up over our heads, out of play. H&S Manufacturing in Marshfield is hiring. They offer top wages along with a very generous benefits package. Get health, dental, life, and disability, 401k, cash bonus, $2 shift bonus, and a substantial vacation plan that has you earning vacation from your very first day. They're looking for painters, welders, and assemblers for both second and first shifts. Apply online at hsmgco.com. That was a ServPro Jamie Wenzel strikeout. Call Jamie Wenzel at ServPro for the number 1 choice in cleanup and restoration. ServPro, like it never happened. Greenwood gets on the board. It's now 9-1 as we head to the bottom of the second inning. You're watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Mall Furniture has every type of chair you can think of. Lazy Boy, Best Swivel, Queen Anne, Marshfield, all types of lift chairs. We have it all. All are ready to pick up and take home today. Mall Furniture sells locally made products and is proud to serve Central Wisconsin. We've been family owned and operated for over 45 years and looking forward to many more. Have a look at us online at mallfurniturewi.com.
Mall Furniture, where value is yours.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, nasonvilledairy.com.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports broadcast of high school baseball. The Dons and the Indians. It's been all Greenwood here so far as they lead heading into the bottom of the second inning, 9-1. Joe Anderson here bringing you play-by-play. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Beautiful day to get out and enjoy the warmth and the sun. Got up into the 80s today. Leading things off here in the bottom of the second for the Dons will be Devlin Timler. Zach Brzezinski still on the hill for Greenwood. So Timler will lead off, followed by Drew Lang and Isaac Moritz. Brzezinski pitching out of the stretch. And bounced out of the glove of Cody Johnson. Johnson, the catcher tonight. A very young Greenwood Indian team. There's talk of Loyal and Greenwood co-oping next year. I'm not sure what the status is of that. So you'll have to kind of stay tuned to Zaleski Sports for updates on that. See if that happens. That has been talked about. They are co-oping two schools. Football will be co-opted in 2025. Or 2024, excuse me. So this will be the last year of 8-man football for Greenwood and 11-man football just exclusively for Loyal. It'll be Loyal Greenwood. They're called the Wolves. They co-op softball, cross country, wrestling, and Timler draws the walk. Only the second walk given up. By Brzezinski. Throw back to first. Rakovic tries to put the tag on. Timler back in time. Excuse me. Crystal Finishing Systems. We'll talk about that after this pitch. Hey, Crystal Finishing Systems is a family-owned business now hiring for their Weston and Mosinee locations with openings in manufacturing, fabrication, management, customer service, and so much more. Join the Crystal Finishing team. Learn more at crystalfinishing.com. And Drew Lang ahead in the count 3-0. The pitch. Inside, and Lang draws the walk. Back-to-back walks given up by Zach Brzezinski. We'll bring up Isaac Moritz, the center fielder. Isaac, a strikeout victim in the first. Nobody knows potatoes in Wisconsin quite like Heartland Farms. With roots in Amherst and now based in Hancock, this fifth-generation potato and vegetable farm produces many varieties of chipping potatoes and currently farms 27,000 irrigated acres and growing. Learn more about the best in the potato business at heartland.farm. That's heartland.farm. Moritz ahead in the count, 1-0. Runners at first and second and nobody out. Infield fly rule in effect. Moritz hits a fly ball to left field. It's going to go foul. For the best in recreational or hunting properties in Wisconsin, call Brian Roosh with Whitetail Properties. Just share your goals, and Brian can tell you where and how to make it a reality. You can call Brian at 715-213-4468. Again, that's Brian Roosh with Whitetail Properties, 715-213-4468. And a swing and a miss for strike two. Moritz with a 1-2 count. Isaac, a senior. 1-2 pitch. And down on strikes again goes Moritz. Brandon Lang. A 2 RBI single in the first and scored a run. Lang right up the box. Here comes Timler. And Devlin is going to score the 10th run of the inning, or 10th run of the game, excuse me. So another RBI for Brandon Lang. Drew Lang will advance to second. 1 out. Top of the order. And Blake Jacoby. And Blake reached on an error and had a single in the first inning with an RBI. He scored 2 of the 10 runs for the Dons. And Sam Zier says strike one. Oh, 1-1 to Blake Jacoby. The pitch. Fly ball. It's going to get out of play. Going to bounce off the first base roof of the grandstand. Second game today for me. Did an exciting softball game down at the fairgrounds on the south side, kind of at like Comiskey Park, and now I'm up here at Wrigley Field on the north side of town doing baseball. 0-2 the count. The pitch. Slaps the base hit. Oh, through the wickets of Chris Prusinski, and they're going to hold up, and bases are going to be loaded. So Blake Jacoby with the single. Drew Lang at third. Brandon Lang at second. 1 out with bases loaded. And the always dangerous Emmett Konechny. 2 for 2 with 2 runs scored on the game so far. Konechny, high fly ball. Back goes Race in center. He'll make the... No, he dropped it. Race had it in his glove, and it popped out. So Emmett Konechny will reach on an error to the center fielder, Jack Race. With the 11th run of the game. This is Cy Becker. Cy 2 for 2 with an RBI and a run scored. And he slaps him down the third baseline. Vetterkin will take the out himself. Run will score as Lang will come in. And Cy will get an RBI. Actually, Cy won't. He'll get a fielder's choice. What am I doing? Blake Jacoby out at third. And Cy Becker gets the fielder's choice. So runners now at first and second. Another run in for the Dons. Now it's 12-1. And Grant Olson hit by a pitch and an RBI single and a run scored in the first. That pitch gets away from Cody Johnson. Two 2-0 the count. Olson looks at a strike. Fly ball, center field, races in, and makes the catch for out number 3. 3 runs come in for the Dons as they increase their lead to 12-1. We head to the top of the third inning. You're watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Chili Implement, located just west of Marshfield in Chili, is your Kubota dealer in central Wisconsin. Big or small, Chili Implement has all the best equipment waiting for you. From farm tractors to lawn care, plus work and have fun in a Kubota side-by-side. Choose Chili Implement for your parts and service too. Chili Implement, open Monday through Saturday to serve you and 24/7 online at chiliimplement.com.
I really got to understand what what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, do they make sure that you're comfortable? And, you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has, you know, my best interest in mind, always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
Well, we head to the top of the third. Get caught up here. Mike Lamberg just came in. He's giving me that. Shaking his head at me. All righty. This is Anton Livingston. And River Glenn and Jack Race. Nate Nemitz, inning number 3 for the Dons here. Mike was part of that exciting softball game over at the fairgrounds. And it had a tag out at home. Ooh, good bender from Nemitz. Just froze Livingston. Just froze him. That, my friends, is another ServPro Jamie Wenzel strikeout. Call Jamie Wenzel at ServPro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. ServPro, like it never even happened. 1 away. Top of the order now for Greenwood and River Glenn, and he takes strike 1. Jack Race on deck. Nemitz pitch. 59-foot fastball. Race will trot over to pick it up. The The pitch. Outside and low for ball 2. 2-1 the count. Greenwood scratched over a run in the second. Strike 2. Nemitz has struck out 3. Inside. Full count now to River Glenn. I like River. He's a good kid. Had a chance to get to know him the last couple years at Greenwood. And a walk to River Glenn. So Jack Race will come into bat as Glenn draws the walk with 1 away. Race will get the signs from Coach Lindner. We're going to have a conference on the mound. We'll take a time out here. You're watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports.
For years, our Stone Innovations customers told us they love our countertops, but only wanted to deal with one company for their entire kitchen project. Well, we've heard you. So now Stone Innovations can give you a brand new kitchen with the same high quality products, selection, expertise we've been giving you for years. And now we can give you that brand new kitchen in just 1 week. After sitting down with our designers, picking out cabinets, countertops, and flooring, it will only take us 1 week to install everything. Stone Innovations, new kitchens in just 1 week.
Pitching change here as Brady Zimmerman will come in for the Dons. So that'll close out the line on Nemitz. Nathan in his stint. An inning in the third. Gave up 1 run. Struck out 4. Walk 2. And gave up 1 hit. So young Mr. Brady Zimmerman on the hill now for the Dons. And I forgot to bring my blue folder. And what's in the blue folder? All the rosters of the teams. So I think Nate Nemitz just went to the bench. He may re-enter. He can go somewhere else. But young Mr. Brady Zimmerman now pitching for Coach Jared Krasselt. Again, the final line on Nate Nemitz. Inning in the third, 1 hit, 2 walks, struck out 4, and gave up a run. And River Glenn will steal second base. This is Jack Race. Nate Nemitz with a good pitching outing tonight. And the lefty, Zimmerman, the freshman. Woofda. Hit Jack Race. And we'll put 2 base runners on. Hayden Rekovic now batting for the Indians. Hayden popped up to Grant Olson at first in the first inning. The pitch from Zimmerman. Call the ball. Brady Zimmerman, a freshman at Columbus. Lefty. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Count even at 1-1. 2 on with 1 out. The pitch. Low and inside. So Rakovic with the 2-2 count. Comes set. Zimmerman's pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Got to give a shout out to my daughter Rachel, who turned 24 on Tuesday. No, she's not watching, but still give a shout out. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and Zimmerman gets the Jamie Wenzel Servpro strikeout. Servpro Jamie Wenzel strikeout. Hey, call Jamie Wenzel at Servpro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Servpro, like it never happened. 2 outs now here in the top of the 3rd. With 2 on, and this is Cody Johnson, who walked and scored the only run for Greenwood. And that pitch way high and outside. I think he's trying to throw that curveball, and he's got to bring that ball or that change. It's an off-speed pitch because he had that arm up a little too high. The pitch. Right down Central Avenue. Count even at a ball in the strike. Greenwood in search of their first victory of the year. The pitch. Outside. Columbus with the loss on Monday in that rain-soaked game over in Neillsville. And then returned the favor to Neillsville here last night to split the series with the Warriors. Johnson swinging a miss. We're going to get a throw out at 3rd. No, we're not. New 3rd baseman, Devlin Timler. No, it isn't. It's the same first baseman. 2-2 count to Cody Johnson. 2 on, 2 out. 2-2-2. The pitch. Ground ball. Timler is too late, and the second run's going to score. As River Glen was running with the pit with 2 out, went on contact. So the second run comes in. Cody Johnson beats it out. Gets an RBI single.
Number 15, Nick Vetterkin.
So Nick Vetterkin will step in. Cody Johnson at first. Jack Race at 3rd. Brady Zimmerman in relief of Nate Nemitz here in the 3rd inning for the Dons. The lefty comes set and delivers. Slaps a base hit. Oh no, knocked down by Emmett Konieczny. But another infield single and another run comes in for the Indians. As Nick Vetterkin gets an RBI single. Chris Brzezinski, the batter now for Greenwood.
Number 12, Chris Brzezinski, the hitter.
Chris and Zach Brzezinski. I believe there's 7 in the family. I know I taught several of them. And he takes strike 1. 1-1 the count. 7th batter of the inning for Greenwood. And the close play at third, and he's safe. So Cody Johnson with the stolen base. We'll put runners at the corners, still with 2 out. Timler couldn't get the tag on Johnson in time. Nick Vetterkind at first, Cody Johnson at third. 2-1 count to Chris Brzezinski. Zimmerman's pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 2-2. Two. 2 on, 2 out, 2-2 count. Deuce is wild. Here's the pitch. Full count. Johnson will have to watch what happens at third. Vetterkind will be going on the pitch. Zimmerman delivers. Popped him up in the infield. Emmett Konechny calls everybody off and makes the catch for out number 3. Greenwood scores a pair here in the top of the third to make it 12-3. We head to the bottom of the third. You're watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports.
What Heartland Farms is a large potato and vegetable operation. Who Heartland Farms is a group of hardworking, dedicated people who have a common vision.
Heartland Farms is an accumulation of individuals who came from family farm backgrounds, grew up on family farms, and now have come together as one larger team to own and manage a much larger farm enterprise.
Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
Welcome back, friends. We've got a new pitcher for Greenwood. It's Nick Vetterkind. See if we can catch up here. 8, 10 hits. Walk 2. And struck out 3. So the line on Zach Persinski, 2 innings, 10 hits, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts, 12 runs, and 1 hit batsman. We have a boatload of changes for Greenwood on defense. I'm not even going to attempt to figure out who's where. Sam did a nice job of telling the press box. He's one of the few umpires who likes to come up, well, not likes, but comes right up to the press box and says, here are the changes. You know, Jason always kind of comments that we never find out who the devil is doing what. Matt Konechny leading off the third here is hit by a pitch. It's a second or third hit by pitch today. Vetterkind in his first inning of work. That pitch high. Devlin Timler, the batter. Devlin on the evening. A walk. 2 walks. 2 runs scored. Vetterkind a little bit more slow and deliberate as a pitcher. And when I mean slow, I don't mean speed-wise. I just mean motion. Everybody's got a little bit different motion as a pitcher. You know, Luis Tiant had his turn 3/4 of the way of the round and then deliver. Dick Ruthven had his unique pitching style. Clayton Kershaw, watch him. He does that double leg kick. That pitch high and another walk.
Now batting number 11, Brennan Schneider.
So Brennan Schneider's batting here. Schneider takes strike 1. Schneider batting in place of Drew Lang. He pops it up. It's going to be out of play right in front of us, right off of our roof. I mean, there could be a foul ball get in here. Would it? Probably not. I know Carson Park, you're above the screen and above the press box area for the media area. Holy cow. It was interesting doing the sectional baseball over there last year. A couple of the foul balls just about deposited themselves right in my lap. Roof of Carson Park. That's a hello moment. The pitch. And it's 2-2 to Schneider. Count is now full, 3-2 to Brennan Schneider. The pitch. Foul back. Right off the pole. Bing. I'm showing a lot of restraint here, friends. I've got half of a sub sitting next to me that I haven't had a chance to shovel in yet. That's my supper. Full count, nobody out, 2 on. Here's the pitch. And struck him out. One away. That'll bring up Isaac Moritz, a strikeout victim in his first 2 at-bats. Come on, Isaac, let's get a hit. I can say that because I'm friends with his dad and the grandfather. And Isaac's a pretty good kid, too. They're all good kids, friends, out here for both teams. They just are. So Moritz looking for his first hit of the night, 0 for 2. Nick Vetterkind in relief of Zach Pruzinski. Here in the bottom of the third, 2 on with 1 out. Good stop by Johnson behind the plate. Coach Kressel trying to get as many of his players in as he can. Big game coming up tomorrow night. And Spencer. Moritz with a swing and a miss on a 3-0 count. And they've got a weekend of baseball due, the Dons. And I know they end up playing marathon sometime soon as well. Getting in the nitty-gritty of the season. And Moritz swings and misses for strike 2. Full count to Isaac Moritz. The pitch. Low. And he drew a walk. Bases loaded with 1 out.
Now batting number 24, Cole Hansen.
Cole Hansen will bat now. No place to put him. Bases loaded with 1 out. Matt Konechny at third, Devlin Timler at second, and Isaac Moritz at first. And Hansen, the pinch hitter for Brandon Lang, ahead in the count 2-0. Hansen, kind of the designated pinch hitter for Coach Kressel throughout the season. He's had a couple of big hits in that spot. And he pops that one up, and it's going to get close to us. You know how I said it isn't going to get near us? Well, it got close. Made everybody sitting in front of me kind of get a little nervous. And they chuckle. 2-1 the count. The pitch. Foul that one off. Tell you, if Hansen gets a hold of one, he can really knock the stuffing out of the ball. As they say, ducks on the pond. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And foul out of play. That one went safely to our left. Lights taking full effect now on Jack Hackman Field. If you have never been here for a ball game, you need to get here. This is a beautiful ballpark. Alrighty, here's the pitch. Full count. Runners will take off on the pitch. Vetterkind walked him. So an RBI walk for Cole Hansen. Coach Lintner will come out and take a chat. We'll take a break here. You're watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Hey everybody, Nat over at Wheeler Chevrolet, and going on now through the end of May, the Spring Tire Plus event, which means huge saving on select tires. $50 rebates, $70 rebates, up to $100 rebates on select tires. Going on now through May 31st.
Welcome back, friends. Conversation on the mound with head coach Dean Lintner of Greenwood and his pitcher, Nick Vetterkind, and catcher and Cody Johnson. Blake Jacoby will step in the bat. Blake on the evening reached on an error, scored 2 runs, and his 2 base hits and an RBI. So 2 for 3 is pretty doggone good. And we're only in the 3rd. 1 run in. Base is still loaded for Columbus. Devlin Timler at 3rd. Isaac Moritz at 2nd. And Cole Hansen at 1st. And Jacoby hits a flare to left. And it's going to drop for a base hit. 1 run is in. And they'll hold there. So an RBI single for Blake Jacoby. Scores the 14th run of the contest for Columbus. Everybody moves up 90 feet. Oops, can't do that. Got to put it in the right spot. There we go, Ferd. There you go, sir. And Emmett Konechny, 2 for 3, 2 singles, 2 runs scored and reached on an error. It's been a long season for Greenwood. Got to have those every once in a while. 0-1 the count. And a little flare. It's going to drop. He'll get the out at first, but the run will score. And Emmett Konechny tripped awkwardly over first base and grabs his ankle. Take care of the bookwork here, friends. As the 15th run of the game comes in, Cole Hansen will advance to third. Blake Jacoby to second. And Emmett Konechny out at first. And that's a good sign. Emmett walking off under his own power. Sam, the medical trainer from Marshfield Clinic, is with him. Sam tried to beat out that hit to reach first and touch the base, and then kind of landed awkwardly and fell down and rolled and grabbed his ankle, but that's a good sign to see him up and walking on his own power. Cy Becker now steps in. He's 2 for 3, 2 singles, a run scored, an RBI, and reached on a fielder's choice. No, he's not out. So Konechny was safe at first. So bases are loaded, so there's still only one out. My apologies. Hansen at third, Jacoby at second. Becker slashes one foul down the third baseline. Joe Anderson here bringing you play-by-play of baseball here on Zaleski Sports, Eastern Clover Belt. Whew. That one got kind of close to the top. Got to see who's sitting down in front of me. Yeah, the usual bleacher creatures out in front of me here, they get a little nervous. 0-2 the count to Cy Becker. And Becker lifts a fly ball to center field. Race will make the catch. And a run will score, so a sac fly for Cy Becker brings in Cole Hansen. Two on with 2 out now. And this is Grant Olson. Grant on the evening, hit by a pitch, RBI single, fly out to race and center. And he hits a fly ball. Could be trouble. Here comes the right fielder, Durstein, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Dons score 4 in the inning. Increase their lead to 16-3. We head to the top of the 4th inning. All Dons, 16-3. You're watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Bauer & Feind has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Brownfine Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
At Express Employment Professionals, we place people from all walks of life in all kinds of jobs.
Hi, welcome to Express. Please sign in and have a seat.
Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks. Great, thanks.
Back on. All right, friends, we head to the top of the fourth inning. Young Mr. Zimmerman. Second full inning of work here for Brady. The lefty freshman. In relief of Nate Nemitz, will face James Durstein, Zach Prusinski, and Anton Livingston here in the top of the fourth. If you're wondering, ladies and gentlemen, there is a mercy rule, and I'm not trying to be flippant, but it takes effect after 5 innings. If one team is ahead of the other by 10 or more runs after 5 innings, that each team has had 5 at-bats, the game will be concluded. Same applies for softball, and I believe it's, Mike, what is it for softball after 3 innings? 15? Okay. In softball, a new rule is added if you're up by 15 or more after 3, that concludes the game. Couple more warm-up pitches. Durstein will step in. James on the afternoon. RBI single in the second inning. Indians have scratched over 1 in the second and 2 in the third. Not sure defensively if there's been a lot of changes or not for the Dons. Durstein takes strike 1 from the lefty. That pitch in the dirt. Durstein leading off the top of the fourth for Greenwood. Indians a very young team. I believe they start, I believe coach said 4 freshmen. And COVID did no team any good. Thank goodness we're kind of hopefully done with this COVID business. You've noticed it in high school sports where the kids, they just don't have that sharpness and crispness yet. But it'll happen. 1-2 the count to Durstein. The pitch. That's high, even at 2. Yes, my daughter Rachel just turned 24. She's accepted a position at UW-Madison, so she'll be moving back from Chicago, thank goodness. Nothing against Chicago, but it's nice to have her 3 hours closer. Easier to visit. 2-2 pitch in the dirt. Full count to Durstein. Her 2 brothers live in Madison as well. Makes it easy to kind of have family time. You just go to one of the kids and stay there and have a gathering. Full count. Here's the pitch from Zimmerman. And got the strikeout. That is a Serve Pro Jamie Wenzel strikeout. Call Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro for the #1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro, like it never happened. So one away here in the top of the fourth brings up Zach Pruzinski. Zach 0 for 1 with a strikeout in the second inning. Hey, young Mr. Zimmerman is throwing well here. Coach Kressel getting a chance to get several of his players in, get some playing time. Isaac Moritz in center. Got to get that young man a hit yet tonight. Count even at a ball on the strike to Zach Pruzinski. Don's leading 16-3. Little nubber. And got him at first. Good work at second base to get the out. 2 away brings up the number 9 hitter, Anton Livingston.
Number 21, Anton Livingston.
Let's say Grant Olson has moved over to third. I believe Mr. Hansen has moved to first defensively. Trying to pick some of these up here as we progress. Livingston behind in the count 0-1. Hits a little flare. And a snow cone at second for the third out. 3 up, 3 down. Head to the bottom of the fourth. Don's lead 16-3. You're watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports.
For over 50 years, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield has served the area with the talent and expertise of big city dentistry with a hometown feel. With our multi-specialty staff and board-certified periodontist, orthodontist, and pediatric dentist, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has solutions for our patients of all ages from 1 to 100. We take pride in being in-network with an array of insurance companies to meet the needs of our community and our patients. No matter what your dental need, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield will be there for you.
The Sports Den, located on Marshfield's sunny south side since 1975. The Sports Den has the area's best selection of outdoor equipment. Find top brands of snowshoes, cross-country and downhill skis, snowboards, swimming equipment, skateboards, and more. The Sports Den has a full-service bike repair center along with top bike brands, Specialized, Trek, and others. The Sports Den is Central Wisconsin's Fat Bike headquarters. Visit the Sports Den in Marshfield Monday through Saturday and thesportsden.net.
When buying or selling land, the biggest decision you make is choosing your representation. Whitetail Properties is the top real estate company for selling hunting land, recreational properties, and farms. Our nationwide network of sportsmen, farmers, and investors offers a great opportunity for you to capitalize on the true market value of your property. In central Wisconsin, Brian Roosh is your local land specialist and is ready to help you get started on all of your property needs.
Bottom of the fourth inning. Stomach won out, friends. I had to have a couple of bites of the sandwich. This is Matt Konechny. Leading off the bottom of the fourth. Foul ball out of play. Nick Vitterkind. On the hill for Greenwood here in the fourth inning. Second inning of pitching. Zach Brzezinski went 2. And Mack draws a walk to lead off the 4th for the Dons. Devlin Timler steps in. Devlin, 3 runs scored on the evening. A walk, and a walk. Fly ball left field. Shoestring catch made. Wow. Great job in the outfield by number 4.
Number 11, Brennan Schneider.
So Brennan Schneider will step in the bat, his second at bat. 1 on, 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. 13-run lead for the Dons, 16-3. Swing and a miss. Schneider struck out looking his first at bat in the 3rd inning. Nick Vitterkin in relief of Zach Brzezinski here tonight for Greenwood. A pitch inside. 1-1 the count. Here's the pitch. Right at the shortstop in an E6. Error on the shortstop. We'll put Schneider on base. So runners at first and second with 1 out. Jack Race now at short. Ike Moritz. Ike Moritz. There we go. I always say Moritz. It's Moritz. Come on, Isaac. We got to see you get a base hit. I know I'm kind of being a homer here with Columbus, but I know this young man. I like to see him get a base hit. That pitch a foot above his head. Greenwood has been quite the power in the Eastern Clover Belt for baseball. In fact, they were in the state tournament just a few years ago before Captain COVID showed up. I think 21 they had a solid year, but last year was middle of the pack, and now with this young team still searching for their first win. Ike with 2 strikeouts and a walk in this contest. Looking for his first hit tonight. 1 out with 2 on. Here's the pitch from Vetterkind. And walked him. Second walk of the game for Ike Mertz. Had to load the bases with 1 out. And Cole Hansen batting. Fouls that one back against the screen. Blake Jacoby due up next. And no place to put Mr. Hansen. Again, friends, if One team is ahead of another team by 10 or more runs after they've had 5 at-bats. The contest will be concluded. The pitch. Hansen rips it foul down the first baseline. Oh, 0-2. Hansen takes the ball. 1-2. Full count. Other games tonight. Spencer is at Gilman in the Eastern Clover Belt. And Loyal was at Owen Withey tonight. Tomorrow night, Columbus is at Spencer. Gilman scheduled to play at Loyal if their field is ready. Neilsville is at Greenwood tomorrow night. Columbus has a game Saturday against Rosholt and then Amherst. They're in a tournament. And Hansen goes down on strikes. And that'll be the second out of the inning. Top of the order, and Blake Jacoby. Jacoby hits a flare to left. It's going to drop for a base hit that'll score a run. So another RBI single for Blake Jacoby. It'll make it 17-3. We have a pinch hitter here, I think. We do in number 20. Swing and a miss for strike one. 2 down. Did I miss 2 runs, fellas? 18-3. Okay. Moritz is at third. Popped him up. It's going to be out of play. Off the grandstand roof. Hansen drew the walk. Bases loaded with 2 outs. Pitch outside. 2-2. 3-2 now. Runners will go on the pitch. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Now we've got 2 outs. Cy Becker coming to bat. Now I'll get caught up and corrected on my stats and on my scoreboard. Sorry about that, friends. Been a long day. Approaching the 9 o'clock hour. Becker, boy, that went way over. And they could have sent the runner, but Coach Krassel just says, stay here. When it's 18-3. No need to score a run you really don't need to score. Fly ball left field's going to be foul and into the bullpen. One and one the count to Cy Becker. The pitch. Now 3-1. At this juncture, the Indians would need to score 5 in the another fly ball to left field and over his head. And Moritz will come in to score. Grant Olson now the batter. You've batted around here. Olson takes strike one. The pitch. In the dirt, good scoop by Johnson behind the plate. Count even at 1-1. Bases loaded with 2 outs. Fly ball right field. Durstein can't get to it. It's going to drop in. So Olson with a RBI single scores another run. Mac Konechny. Fly ball foul, first base side. Columbus will travel up the road to Spencer tomorrow. Take on the Rockets. That'll be on Zaleski Sports. Yours truly, Joe Anderson, there to call play-by-play for you. Tune in for that or come out. Fly ball left field in the gap. That's going to score 1. Bases loaded still with 2 out. We're going to have a pitching change. We'll be back after these messages. You are watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, has been a Central Wisconsin resident her entire life. That means she has the inside edge on knowing the landscape and what it takes to care for your real estate needs. Whether you're buying or selling, Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, is your friend and neighbor, ready to help.
I'm Jenny Shaner, Realtor First Weber, with experience in residential and commercial real estate. Let's work together as a team for a win in your next real estate transaction.
Little Sprouts is now open in Rudolph with the same great childcare you know about in Auburndale. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
The community here in Rudolph has been extremely welcoming, and we're excited to serve here just like we do up in Auburndale. Part of the process is to help out the school districts and to help the children stay, their 4K children to stay close and get services right here. We serve here in Rudolph 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds, and up in Auburndale we serve 6 weeks old until 12-year-olds.
Our Auburndale pea pods, wiggle worms, busy bees, and fireflies welcome the Rudolph sweet potatoes, lovely ladybugs, and beautiful butterflies. Contact Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
We know how a bank should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier, treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
Pitching change for the Indians, and Gage Ludovic comes in here in the bottom of the 4th with bases loaded and 2 outs. Nick Vitterkin with an inning and 2/3. Devlin Timler, the batter. Third pitcher of the game for the Indians. Fly ball, foul down the first base side. Columbus with 9 in the first, 3 in the second, 4 in the third, and 5 here in the 4th inning. Bases loaded and 2 out. And rip foul down the third baseline. So left fielder should be out to get that. They've got the one of the Greenwood players trotting out to pick it up. 2-2 to Timler. The pitch. Inside, full count. Runners will go on the pitch. With 2 out. Bases loaded. Ludovic's pitch. Little number to Ludovic. Knocks it down. Throws it to first and got the out. Long inning for Greenwood here as they give up 5 more. And the Dons lead 21-3 going into the top of the 5th. You are watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports.
The Midstate Technical College Healthcare Simulation Center, in a partnership with Aspirus, is a state-of-the-art interdisciplinary healthcare simulation center. It provides specialized spaces and simulation technology equipped with medium and high-fidelity mannequins and other equipment to create complex healthcare training scenarios. Visit our website at mstc.edu/simcenter.
New pitcher in for the Dons. Who's the new pitcher, gentlemen? Number 20. Alex Edwards is going to be pitching. You know, I thought I remembered to bring everything today. Alex Edwards on the mound for the Dons. Numerous defensive changes for Columbus. Greenwood is going to need to score 8 here in the top of the 5th to keep this game alive. The team is up by 10 or more runs after 5 innings, and each team has had, well, if the trailing team has had its 5th at bat, remains 10 or more run difference, that will conclude the game. And if so, we will bring you the Nasonville Dairy post-game show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily.
Leading off for Greenwood, number 3,
Gage Ludovic will lead things off for the Indians. Here in the top of the 5th, in place of River Glen. Didn't bring my blue folder, which I have all of my rosters and stuff in. I left it sitting on the counter. Ludovic, little number, scooped up over to first. Got him. And Charlie Myron getting a little raspberry from the Greenwood fans, the base umpire. Jack Race. So Race will step in with 1 away. Alex Edwards in his first inning of work tonight for Coach Krasselt and the Dons. 3 pitchers for Columbus: Nate Nimitz, Brady Zimmerman, and now Alex Edwards. 9 runs in the first, and the Dons have never looked back. Again, a very young Greenwood squad. And there's chatting. I'm not sure if it's completed or if it's still in the discussion phase, but they are talking, Greenwood and Loyal, about co-oping baseball. Maybe as soon as next year. Loyal and Greenwood co-op softball and wrestling and cross country. Swing and a miss for strike 2. And the football co-op will begin in 2024 for 11-man football. Struck him out. That's a Jamie Wenzel Serve Pro strikeout. Contact Jamie Wenzel at Serve Pro, the number 1 in household cleanup. Serve Pro like it never happened. 2 away here. And Hayden Rakovic, last chance for the Indians here tonight. The pitch from Edwards, right down Central Avenue. By the way, if you don't know where Central Avenue is, it's the main street of Marshfield. That pitch outside for ball 1. 1-1 the count. Stick around for the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Right at the shortstop, and that'll end it. A 1-2-3 5th, and the Dons pick up the big 21-3 victory here tonight at Hackman Field. Again, stay tuned for that Nasonville Dairy postgame show. We'll talk to Coach Krasselt and a player of the game. So stay tuned. And here's a message from our friends from Nasonville Dairy.
Nasonville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Nasonville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, NasonvilleDairy.com. All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Nasonville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Nasonville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only in central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
When you're working slow, you gotta at least figure in. Joe?
Who's in the house? Ladies night. Saggy me.
Welcome back to Zaleski Sports Broadcast of High School Baseball. This is the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get those fresh cheese curds in Marshfield or Curtis, or log on to NasonvilleDairy.com. Maybe Coach Krassel will buy me some for tomorrow. Coach, good job on the win tonight. What were the key factors in the win?
We had a really good approach at the plate tonight. We saw a couple different pitchers, but we attacked the ball. their outfield was playing a little deeper than they probably should have been, so we had a handful of those dip in there. But other than that, we attacked the ball well offensively. Nathan Nemitz came out and threw a great first couple innings, and then Brady Zimmerman here came in and kind of shut the door a little bit. Got him some good game action. Just happy with what we did there, and Alex Edwards came in and kind of shut the door. Another one that we haven't got any live pitching yet this year, so it was a good game to get it in. So.
I was going to say, I noticed you got a lot of kids in tonight. It was kind of a nice feeling, wasn't that?
Yeah, it's cool. It's always good to get those guys in. It's tough. Baseball's tough because it's so hard. So many things can go wrong so quickly. You know, you get up in football 40-0, you can run a whole crew out there. But this one ball is always going to find that kid that's not ready for it. Yeah. So it's hard as a coach. It's hard, and it kills me as a teacher. You know, having a relationship with these guys. You know, if I was just an outside coach, it'd be a little easier. But as a teacher, you know, it's tough. That, you know, they're looking in there. You know. They're just not ready yet, but I'm trying to get them, as much time as I can. So, but it was awesome. I emptied the bench tonight, and when Emmett went down a little bit there, I was a little nervous because I didn't know what we had left. So, but we had everybody step in and did a good job. So,
looking forward to tomorrow's big game against Spencer.
For sure. Yep. We prep for those, these games all week. So, big conference game, and that's our, keep reaching for our goal there. So it starts there tomorrow, and then we go from there on Saturday as well. So,
well, congratulations on the win tonight. We'll see you tomorrow night.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Brady Zimmerman, good job tonight. Now, is your dad the coach for softball?
Yeah.
He was pumped about hearing about you pitching tonight. What were you throwing tonight?
I was throwing just a fastball and change up every now and then.
Kind of like your motion, how you pitch to get that left-handed motion going.
Yeah.
You just a freshman?
Yeah, I am.
I'm impressed. You did a great job, and we're going to put you in the house. You know how to do this?
Yeah.
All right, I'll get out of the way and count to three.
All right. 1, 2, 3. I'm Brady Zimmerman, and I'm in the house.
Thank you, Brady.
Thank you.
Well, the Dons pick up another victory by the score of 21-3 over Greenwood. Tomorrow night, the Dons travel 6 miles up the road to Spencer to take on the Rockets in the Big Eastern Clover Belt Conference game. Hope you tune in for that. I'll be there to broadcast it to you. On behalf of Jason Zaleski, who helped set up everything, this is Joe Anderson saying thank you for watching tonight. We'll see you tomorrow night for baseball on Zaleski Sports. Again, final score, Columbus 21, Greenwood 3. Have a great evening, everybody.